Alright, now it's time for the solution to fatty burgers. This picture should look relatively similar, as it's pretty similar to the one that I posted on the assignments page. Magnifier, let's do that. Now, you'll see I've got several labels, and as far as the names go, they don't have to be the same as mine, but they do need to be, label something. You need all the little prefixes there. Fatty burger name, text boxes should be, labeled as well. TXT being the, start there. And if you click on one of those, it actually will hold position. You can see my label here, it's just a little X, and you could have put that in 1. This is just, all these are basically just display labels, so it doesn't really matter. This right here is what I'm going to basically be using. These text boxes and my totals here, which you could have put dollar signs, you could have put nothing. Could have put dashes or anything really. But I call them grand total for all, the total shake, total fry, total burger, and then my button, of course, BTN order. Now, once we have the GUI pretty much situated, you can go ahead and actually run the code. Now I'm going to run it just to show you what it looks like. Then we'll take a look at the code. Zoop, there we go. So I put in, 5 burgers, 5 fries, 5 shakes. I click the order button, and it does what it's supposed to do. 5 times that is this, 5 times this is that, 5 times 150 is this. Add all of them together, and you get 3750. And if I go in here and throw in some other things, it'll change the totals. 77, like so. Close it out. Now the code is pretty simple for this. It's really not too lengthy at all, but you'll see it right here. I double click on the button, and I have code that gets set every time I click on the button. So when it says right here, button order dot click, that means when you click it, it does all this stuff. So I've got some variables declared here, and I declared them all in one line. You don't have to do them one at a time, actually. You can do them all in a single line. And I made them doubles because we have decimals here. If I make them integers, it's going to cut off the decimal places. I've got my variable, and I just convert that text into an int, and multiply it by this, and it ends up being a double at the end. I could convert it to a double. It doesn't really matter that much. But you're never really going to have half a burger or order half a shake. So I decided to make it an int instead. Now, same thing for french fries, and once I have that total, I plug it into the label. I get that total, plug it into the label. This total, plug it into the label, and then the grand total, I just add all of them up and plug it into its label. So like I said, there's like 10 lines of code. 9, 10, roughly something like that. Nothing too dramatic. And in the end, you have a working program that does some basic calculations and such. Now, of course, this program will still break if I put weird things in the text boxes, but we don't have to worry about that just yet. In the coming projects, we can concern ourselves with making sure things don't break like that in that particular way. Alright, if you have any questions or problems, feel free to ask. That is the solution.